Hi guys, and welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading where we're going to look at who is your soulmate or who you're going to marry, whichever version of that question you prefer. Basically, who's going to be or what your long-term committed relationship is going to be like. We'll look at do you already know this person? How did you meet them? If you do know them, if you don't know them, how are you going to meet them? What the relationship's going to be like, their personality traits, what they may look like, all of that information. So I like using signifiers in these kinds of readings, both for you and also for the other person. So I went ahead and shuffled and pulled 3 signifiers for your energy, and these are the three cards that came out. So take a moment to take a few deep breaths, ground yourself, meditate, focus on the question, who is my soulmate? What an exciting question. And then let yourself be drawn to one of these 3 piles. Pile 1 or signifier number 1 is the 3 of Pentacles. Pile number 2 is the Fool. And pile number 3 is the Page of Wands. So once you have made your decision, I will leave the timestamps in the description so you can go ahead and jump through to that pile and look at your message. So I will see you there. Okay, hi, if you chose pile number 1, the 3 of Pentacles, this message is for you. So the card that came up when I shuffled for your person's signifier was the 10 of Pentacles. Again, you're the 3 of Pentacles. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is that you might be quite creative, quite artistic. You might like collaborating with other people, just getting opinions from other people. We definitely have like an artistic and creative, kind of dreamy side. Your person, stability is something that's very important to them. Family life is something that's very important to them. They may already have quite a successful career. They may be quite well established in their career. They may have a big family in terms of like immediate family, or they may like have a kid from a previous relationship, or that could just be something that they're really looking forward to doing is having a family. But I feel like family life is very important to them. You're both Pentacles, so one or both of you could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or it could be that if you're not an earth sign, like you will be the same element as your person. So you guys could both be water signs, air signs. There's just a lot of similarities between the two of you. There could be an age gap here as well, since we have the 3 of Pentacles and then the 10 of Pentacles. So your person may be a little bit more advanced than you in some area, or they could be older than you. Here we can see that this couple is they're not old, but they're more mature. Like they have there's several generations surrounding them. So there could be an age gap here. I'm going to go ahead and put these cards in with the other one so we can look at the situation as a whole and see what may be going on between the two of you. If you know this person already, if you do, how you met them. If you haven't, if you don't know who they are, like how you will meet them. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Emperor. Okay, lots of fire energy there. We have the 8 of Swords. We have... Oh, I got one more card than I wanted. That's okay. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 10 of Pentacles, so your person. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have your card, the 3 of Pentacles, over here. So there is quite a bit of wand or fire energy here. We have the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and also the 7 of Wands. So there's lots of fire energy regarding your situation. The Emperor, I feel like, could be your person since it comes right above them. And then this is similar, this is kind of an older man who looks like, he's got everything figured out. There's also a dog on both, so it's just these cards are similar to me. So your person could be an Aries or a fire sign, or there's just a lot of passion in the connection too. There's a lot of fire energy here. So let's take a look at what we have going on. I feel like with this Queen of Wands in reverse, it could have been someone that perhaps wanted to keep you guys apart. I do feel like you know this person already with the Eight of Swords here. But either you can see she's blindfolded and her hands are tied. I don't know if you can see that, but her hands are tied. So either like your hands were tied in the past because this person was with someone else, the Queen of Wands, or like you didn't see the possibility for you to be with this person, the blindfold. I feel like though you have interacted with them in the past, you do know them in some capacity, but you weren't able to act on your feelings, or you weren't able to recognize this as a romantic connection because of the surrounding circumstances. And I feel like the Queen of Wands plays into that. This could be an actual person, maybe someone that was with your person. Again, there's a family here, so like for some of you, I do feel like this person has an ex-wife, an ex-husband, or like children of some kind. Definitely not for all of you, but for some of you, I feel like that's the case. And so when you knew this person, they were maybe with the Queen of Wands, so that was kind of a barrier between the two of you. For others of you, it could be work was a barrier between the two of you. So with the Eight of Pentacles here, and again, your person being represented by the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like work is quite important to them. They have a good career, they enjoy what they do, and they have financial abundance. And so perhaps it wasn't, that you couldn't come to them because they were with someone else. It was because they were focused on their career. And so perhaps this was them, like they were blinded to love. They didn't want to think about love because they were too focused on their career. But I do feel like with the Seven of Wands here, there was some kind of dispute, or this is why I feel like for some of you there was a person involved, like some kind of accusations were made perhaps regarding you and this other person. Again, here with the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, there's a little bit of an age gap, so perhaps there's something a little bit unconventional about this relationship. It doesn't have to be an age gap. Perhaps this person could be a boss. There's lots of pentacles here as well. Perhaps this person was your boss or like a teacher of some kind. So there's something unconventional, something where you felt like, so maybe there wasn't an actual accusation, but you felt like people would have seen you as the odd one out, if that makes sense. If you got with this person, there would have been you felt like there would have been people pointing fingers, being kind of a thing. So again, it could be that this person was with someone else, and that's why you would have felt like there were these accusatory, I'm getting my glass of water, sorry. These accusatory fingers, or there was something unconventional. So again, like a boss, a teacher. I do feel like there's an age gap or an experience gap of some kind between the two of you. And it's related, I feel like, to work in some capacity, since there's lots of pentacles here. But that's how I feel like you guys kind of know each other, the situation. I do feel like if you haven't met them, then there's going to be, some kind of barrier at first getting together. But I do feel like for a lot of you, you do know this person. So let's grab a few cards and just see a little bit more about their personality. In terms of their appearance, so far they've been represented by kind of an older gentleman, a silver fox, if you will. With longer hair, but let's see if we can get any other characteristics or traits. So what is this person like? We have the Magician. Let's put them over here. We have the Magician. Ooh, these cards are just flying out, but there's too many, I think. Too many cards. So we have the Magician. Trying to remember what zodiac sign that is. I want to say that it's Earth, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's take a look here at these cards. We have the Three of Pentacles again, so that's just telling me you're gonna have a lot in common with this person. You are quite similar in a lot of ways. We have Judgment. Now let me move these cards over a little bit. So we'll put these over here. Oh, how sad, you can see my Disney mug. I'll put that out of the way over here. Okay, so we have the Magician. the Three of Pentacles, Judgment, the Moon, and the Eight of Cups. So in terms of what your person is like, with the Magician, again, I feel like there's someone who's quite abundant. There's someone who really believes in themselves and believes in other people, and they have manifested quite a financial abundance for themselves, which is really good news for you. And I feel like there's someone who, takes, like, whether they realize it or not, there's someone who kind of takes a lot of attraction seriously and is able to manifest positive things in their lives. And again, with the Magician here, I feel like the Magician is a master of kind of all of the elements. So again, they've mastered a lot of things in their life. I feel like they really could be someone who's a little bit older. Since we also have the Judgment card here, and there's a skeleton, which just makes me think, again, older. Not that, like, this person's on the verge of death, like, not at all, but this person could be just, like, a little bit older than you. This person is someone who I think has a good judgment of character of other people. Again, they're very practical, very wise, and they have a really good judgment about people. They're quite wise. I feel like there's someone that other people would go to for advice quite a bit. With the Moon, though, they do have, like, some secrets. There's just a lot of different layers to them. So even though they come off as this very stable, secure, maybe boring to some people, like, they have a lot of layers to them. There's, maybe some secrets that you don't know about them or that you won't know about them for a while, but there's lots of, like, secrets, not secrets, but just, like, layers to them. Like, there's lots of different sides. They're not just this workaholic family man. Like, they have other things that they enjoy as well. And we do have quite a bit of water energy here, the Moon and also the Eight of Cups, so they're quite sensitive. With the Eight of Cups, this person could be someone who's had to turn their back on something in the past. Again, this could be a family situation for some of you, or just, a situation that wasn't serving them in the past. They had to walk away from it. So this person is someone who is comfortable being alone. They're comfortable with their own thoughts. They enjoy their own company, but they also enjoy the company of others. And again, on this card, we have an abundance and also what looks to be the Magician, like just an angel here. So there's a lot of abundance. This person, I feel like, has a lot of friends, also enjoys collaboration like you. You have a lot in common with this person. This person, I feel, is like a very stable and grounding presence. So someone that would be really good to have in your life. Like, they're going to bring a lot of abundance to you. Someone who can really help you, with, like, more practical matters. And I feel like you're someone that could really kind of bring them out of their shell a little bit in terms of, like, your creativity. But this person does have a lot of, like, side to themselves as well. And I feel like they are, like, they could be artistic or creative as well, but there's something that they hide a little bit more, if that makes sense, because they're someone who's been quite focused on the practical, on building, like, a happy life for themselves. And now when they're with you, I think they're going to kind of try to expand a little bit more, if that makes sense, or just explore like explore the world, explore themselves, and explore different things. They're quite sensitive. I feel like they have a lot of experience with the Eight of Cups as well. They probably had at least one serious relationship in their past that they've had to walk away from. But this person seems like a very, very positive and grounding presence. So let's pull a few oracle cards for you just for final message. We have Forgive. We have Fire. There is quite a bit of fire energy there. And we have Rest. So this does remind me that I feel like a lot of you do know this person in some way, and you may have been scorned by them in the past. Not scorned, like, they, like, literally rejected you, but they could have been with someone else, or they could have just been focused on work. And so they couldn't, I intended to pull 6 cards, and there ended up being 7, so you kind of had to go to the side. So that kind of symbolizes to me that they didn't have room for you in their life at the time where you met them. And so forgiveness is kind of needed in that situation. Forgiveness is something that's going to be important. Fire, there's going to be a lot of passion in this connection. You know, there's lots of earth here. There's still like quite a bit of fire. So this person has a lot of passion for you. They're very attracted to you. Sorry about the kids that are outside. I've been waiting for them to stop so I could film, but they're still doing it. So I thought I would just film anyway. This person's very attracted to you. There's lots of passion. There's going to be a lot of mutual attraction. You're going to find this person very attractive, and they're also going to find you very attractive. And with the Rest card, I feel like you're not with this person currently. You're kind of in a period of like where you're moving towards them. Or this person could also just be someone that's going to kind of be a grounding presence to kind of, you know, what am I trying to say there? Like they're going to be grounding in the sense that they help you with what you have to do, if that makes sense. Like they help you make plans, they help you just like figure stuff out, so you don't have to work as hard, because this person wants to help. This person wants to see you succeed, and they're going to help you do that, so you can kind of take some time and rest. You don't have to work as hard all the time, if that makes sense. But this is a really positive pile. So overall, a really exciting and positive relationship, and I'm excited for you guys to experience this. I think that's what I have for pile number 1, the 3 of Pentacles. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way, or that you enjoyed it. And I wish you love, luck, and abundance, and have a great day. Oops. Oh. Oh no, I'm so old. Okay, hi, if you chose pile number 2, the Fool, then this message is for you. So again, the signifier for your energy is the Fool, and the card that came up for your person's energy is the 4 of Cups. So I feel like the first pile, is kind of a case of like similar people attract, if that makes sense, where they had quite a similar energy. Here I feel like the energy is a little bit different, so this would be a case of like opposites attract. I feel like for you, you're someone who is quite excited about life in general. You're very trusting. You're someone who is very open to what the universe sends you. You're excited to try new things. You're excited just, you know, to be alive and to, you know, be journeying and being able to like experience new things. And I feel like you're someone who's quite trusting as well, like either in the universe, or just like you just have like this inherent belief that things are going to work out for you, and so you're willing to do things like go to the edge of the cliff because you know that someone's going to catch you. With the 4 of Cups here, I feel like this person is someone who's a little bit of a worrier. They could be a water sign with the cups, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They don't have to be though. But they could be a little bit of a worrier, someone that, like, whereas you have kind of this like belief that things are going to work out, or things just have worked out for you in the past, this person does not share that belief, and they're kind of like that eternal pessimist, if that makes sense. And so you can see here on the card, there's this woman coming in with the cup who's like trying to maybe comfort this person, and they're like, no, like they're just so focused on what's in front of them, they can't see other things. So I think this person is a little bit of a pessimist. They could be a little bit angsty, if that makes sense. Like the 4 of Cups to me is often like a moody teenager type of situation. So this person could be a little bit in that energy. But that's not to say that that's their only personality trait, of course. Just that I think that there's a little bit like there's differences between you. So let's go ahead and pull the rest of the cards and just see what's going on in the situation. Like, do you know this person? What's going on between the two of you? What might your relationship look like? And then we'll pull some more cards to look at their personality traits. So the first card we have here is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the 2 of Pentacles, followed by the 4 of Cups, or your person, followed by the King of Pentacles, lots of pentacles here, followed by the 3 of Wands in reverse, and then followed by you, the Fool. So we have a lot of pentacles here. We have the Knight, the 2, and the King. So this could be someone that you've met in like through work or study or something like that, or someone that you will meet in that capacity. Let's look at the 3 of Wands here. This person, there was a choice that had to be made in some capacity in the past with the 2 of Pentacles, or like there was some kind of balance that had to be made. This could also represent how the two of you will come together in a perfect balance. Like you'll balance each other's different personality traits out, and like they might bring a little bit of realism to you, while you might bring like this sense of joy and innocence and, you know, just like excitement to their life. So I think you're gonna be a good balance for one another. I feel like this person is a little bit timid or shy with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. You know, he's not someone that, you know, likes to show everything that they have right away. They're not someone that wears their heart on their sleeves. So I feel like he could be, or this person could be a little bit timid or shy, or a little bit hesitant to make the first move. Again, if we compare like the Knight here to the Fool energy, like you're just a lot more ready to make that first step, ready to go forward, just excited, and they're a little bit more cautious. All of the Earth energy here too. This person, I feel like, is quite, again, cautious. They could be quite practical, or just focused on money and work. Like that's something that is important to them, making sure that they always have enough. With the King of Pentacles here, this could be someone too that like enjoys the finer things in life, or just enjoys, like they would enjoy that kind of life, if that makes sense. So they right now they may feel like they don't have that, and they're like, why don't I have that? But that's what they're dreaming of. It's like having that abundance and being able to provide that for you. In terms of appearance, all of the men here have like longer brown hair and facial hair. So your person, if they're a man, they could have longer brown hair and facial hair, and all the women except for one have brown hair as well. This one has blonde hair. So your person could very well be brunette. Let's take a look at what else. I'm going to pull some more cards and look at their personality traits. I do feel like I don't know if you've met this person yet. I feel like you might have, since there's two people on this card, and this is their energy. I feel like you may have tried to, you know, connect with them in the past, and they may have just been too focused on other things. So for a lot of you, I feel like you have met this person, and it could have been like through work or school again. So let's pull some more cards and look at their personality for pile 2. Let's get some more information on what this person is like. Okay, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups. We have the Star. So more water energy and also some Aquarius energy. We have the Seven of Wands as well. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that this person actually is quite a joyous person. Like they really enjoy celebration. They enjoy having friends. They enjoy, you know, going to parties, like things like that. And they kind of, like in a lot of ways, they are a star. But for some reason right now, yeah, and this just came up, the Three of Swords. Like I think this person is going through a little bit of a difficult time period with the Three of Swords here, and also the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It could be related to finances, or it could be like baggage from a previous relationship. They could be focused on like things that went wrong in that sense. So I feel like, and as you've known this person, they've been a little bit moodier, a little bit more of a pessimist, a little bit more, you know, just like a little bit more in this Three of Swords energy, Four of Cups energy, just kind of, again, focused on what has gone wrong. But underneath that, there's someone who has a lot of joy and really enjoys like celebrations, things like that. With the Star card and then also the Seven of Wands, this looks like a star to me, like an angel, you know? Like, I feel like they actually kind of enjoy being the center of attention, and there's someone that fits that role really well. They have a lot of friends with the Three of Cups. There's someone that has a lot of passion as well, and I feel like they kind of put their romantic partner on a pedestal in some ways, or they put their romantic partner first. So they see them as a star, they see them as an angel, they see them as just like perfection. And so Like they would do anything for them. I think that's why they want to be in this King of Pentacles energy, so that they can enjoy this with them, but also that they can give this, like you can see he's eating chocolate cake, like drinking wine, just like chilling with the animals. Like they want to be able to give that to their romantic partner because they feel like they deserve all of that. They feel like you deserve all of that. They like have a lot of passion, they have a lot of feelings, but I feel like right now this person, again, they could be a little bit of a warrior. They could have anxiety. So it could be easy for them to get kind of trapped in their own mind and trapped in their own negative thoughts. But beyond that, this is a person that has a lot of joy, and a lot of excitement, a lot of passion, and is really good in their romantic relationships. Like they really treat their partners well. Let's take a look at this Three of Wands again. The Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're kind of waiting for this person right now. Like here you are, you're on the edge, you're ready to go. But this woman is standing at the edge. She's like looking down, doing a spell, kind of waiting. I feel like you're waiting for this person to come around right now, like kind of waiting for them to get out of this Four of Cups energy. But this person will come. This person has a lot of attraction towards you. You're right underneath one another. So things are aligning right now to bring the two of you together. This person just needs to heal from this Three of Swords first before they can kind of join you. There's a lot of like sunset type energy, like clear skies, sunsets, like just a lot of really positive looking skies here, which to me is a good thing. Like, it's coming, kind of a thing. Hang on, let me pull some more oracle cards. I had something I was going to say with that, but I forgot what I was going to say. I feel like, you're ready to go, but this person isn't quite there yet. They kind of want to work on, they're focusing on the wrong things at the moment. But they will come around because they're not someone that, even though it's easy for them to get stuck in their own mind, I feel like they've been there before and they will be able to get out of it. And there's someone, again, like that's not their core personality trait. Like their core personality relies elsewhere. So they will be able to get out of it and move on to other things. We have trust. So you need to trust that in the universe, that this person, like the universe is bringing them to you, and also trust that this person's going to be able to get out of that energy, because they will. It's just taking them a little bit of time right now. We have forgive. This could be for you. It could also be the person. They may have like some forgiveness. Again, there could be a little bit of like resentment, of angst, and then we also have release. So I think before this person can come to you, they have to forgive, they have to release, and you have to trust that they will do that. Again, it's not quite the right time yet because they've kind of got this like Four of Cups, Three of Swords energy going on right now, but they are coming towards you, they are coming closer, and it's time to just trust the universe that's coming. But this person is someone who's very, very good in relationships. Like they like to give everything. They treat their partner like with the utmost, like they kind of just put them on a pedestal. And so I feel like this relationship is worth waiting for sure. I mean, this is your soulmate. So it's definitely worth waiting for. You just kind of have to, again, wait for them to forgive and release. And once that happens, you can move into this really positive, abundant relationship. So I think that's what I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way. I wish you love, luck, abundance, prosperity, and have a great day. Okay, hi, if you chose pile 3, the Page of Wands, then this reading is for you. First, I just want to apologize if you can hear there's like teenagers outside playing basketball. And I've been waiting for them to chill out for a little while so that I could film without like distraction. Would you believe it? They're just not chilling. They are continuing their shenanigans. So this mic is not great, so it may not pick up the sound. I hope it doesn't, but just letting you know that there are people outside. I never used to understand in movies when they'd have that like old woman that would be like, get off my lawn. I'd be like, why do you care about your lawn? And now I get it. They're not even on my lawn, and I'm like, get off. But moving towards your reading. So again, your energy, we have the Page of Wands. And the energy that came out for your person, for your soulmate, we have the Queen of Swords. So, one of you could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. One of you could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Your person could be an air sign. Doesn't have to be, though. Those are just kind of the two elements that came up. What I'm seeing here is that you are someone who is kind of always ready to go. You are someone who's very excited about life with the Page of Wands. And you are just ready to like start new adventures. You're ready to carve your own path. You're not someone that needs to follow like a conventional, like this path is curved, and it also looks like she kind of may have, made it herself. So you don't need to follow, like you're someone that you don't need to follow the path that other people have set. You, when you want what you want, you'll go after it, and you don't need to go, it doesn't have to be a straight path for you, basically. When I was shuffling the cards for your person, literally every single time, I did this probably 7 times, I came up with 2 cards, and I only wanted 1, so for probably 7 times I came up with 2 cards until it finally just gave me 1. One time I even gave both of the cards that came up for pile 2, so the Fool and the 4 of Cups. But to me, that says that this person has a lot of sides to them, so with the Queen of Swords being the final one, like this person kind of plays things close to their chest, so they may not show all of these different things that they have going on, but like it's hard to define them with just one card, basically. They have a lot of elements of their personality, and they don't like showing that off, I feel like, with the Queen of Swords. They're also probably a very clear communicator, very intelligent, very good with their words, someone that others look to for help in that regard. I feel like for some of you, they could come off as cold in some capacities, or at least colder than you with the Page of Wands. And there could be an age difference here as well, since we have the Page and then they are the Queen. Or if it's not, like a literal age difference, it could just be a difference in experience. In terms, like perhaps they're like a little bit higher than you in work, or like, they're like the year above you in school or something like that. It doesn't have to be a significant age difference or significant experience gap, but there is, with the Page and the Queen there is a difference in some way. For some of you too, this is definitely not for all of you, but I feel like for some of you watching this could be a same-sex situation. Since we have both of the figures on the cards are both women, and then also the path not being straight kind of made me think that it could be for some of you a same-sex relationship, but definitely not for, like, it's not for all of you, it doesn't have to be, but for some of you I feel like it is. Okay, so let's put in the rest of your cards, see what's been going on between the two of you, what's coming between the two of you, and kind of where you guys are at right now. Oh, okay. So the first card we have here is the High Priestess. We have the Ace of Wands. Then we have the Queen of Swords. We have you, the Page of Wands. The Emperor. The Star. And also the Devil, which doesn't fit in this 6-card spread, so we'll put it onto this side. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is this may be a relationship that you have been like hoping for a while with the High Priestess. Like you could have been asking for it for a while, manifesting it for a while, just like hoping for this relationship. And then you're hoping, whatever you were doing here with the High Priestess, it manifested into a new opportunity, Ace of Wands, which then led to the Queen of Swords, so it led to your person. Here we have, there's, again, a quill, a book, there's art here, so I feel like your person the way you met them could have been related to the arts in some way, or to, like, writing, reading, so it could have been school, or could it have been just like this person is well known for communication in some way, like they're well known for like their words, they're well known for their art, or something like that. I feel like they're quite well regarded, whatever they do. And so you may have come to know them in that way. And I feel like you were just in awe of them, like with this Ace of Wands here. See how she's just like staring, just like entranced by whatever's going on. Like I feel like that's kind of how the situation was for you. We do have a lot of fire here with the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries. We also have the Star, which is Aquarius. And it comes underneath your person. So your person could definitely be an air sign, and you could definitely be a fire sign with all the fire here, but you don't have to be. The High Priestess is also Pisces energy, and the Devil is Capricorn. So there's quite a few signs represented here, but we do have a lot of fire, so there's a lot of passion. I feel like this was kind of like a love at first sight connection for a lot of you, both for you and for your person. Like there was a strong initial attraction that has remained. You both were kind of like taken off guard, or if you haven't met this person, you will be taken off guard, and they'll be taken off guard by you. You'll just immediately notice them and be like, okay, like that's it, that's the one. I think you both see each other as a star. I do feel like your person could be really highly regarded in their field. They could be like not that they don't have to be famous, but they could like just be well known in whatever they do. Like if they're a teacher, they're well known, like they're well regarded. If they're like an author, they're well regarded in like their specific subset of literature. And I feel like they are connected in some way to communication. With the Star and the High Priestess, I feel like one or both of you is also quite spiritually inclined, and this is definitely a spiritual connection. Like it's a soulmate connection, and it's definitely being divinely guided. And I feel like one or both of you has a connection to the higher power with like the little magic things that are coming to and from the sky there. So one or both of you has definitely like been praying and manifesting this connection. I feel like both of you have been kind of hoping for something like this, and it's finally come, and it's just exciting. With the Emperor too, I feel like again there's like definitely with the Ace and the Page, and then the Emperor and the Queen of Swords and even the Star, there's definitely kind of a bit of an age gap here in some of the cards. Like there's a lot of like gray hair and then a lot of younger women. So I feel like you could be younger than this person. It doesn't have to be a significant age difference. Again, it could be like just experience, like this person has more experience than you in something. Or again, maybe you're older and they're younger. It could be flipped, but one person is a little bit older or has a little bit more experience. And I do feel like both of you have this connection to the divine with the High Priestess above you and then the Star below your person. I feel like you both have a connection to the divine, and that could be what drew the two of you together. Let's take a look at what else we see here. With the Devil card, I feel like there could be some kind of temptation that's coming with this connection, or there could have been some temptation in the past. But I don't see the two of you taking that temptation. Like there's nothing here that would suggest like a third party situation. In all of these cards though, these people are alone in all of these cards except for the Devil. So I don't think you're with this person yet. But I feel like you're being brought together. So that's coming in the future. But right now I feel like you were really attracted to this person. They were very attracted to you. And now you're kind of trying to will them to you. And I think they're doing the same thing here with the Star. And also you're separated here, like here you're on this pile, on this person's over here. So I feel like there's some separation at the moment, but you're both willing the other one to move closer. And then in the middle we have the Emperor who has his little plan down there. So I feel like you're both kind of making moves or like thinking about how can I move closer to the other person. And there's definitely like a spiritual element, like, you're watching tarot videos, they may be doing the same thing. There may be some kind of spiritual connection in what they're trying to do to bring you closer to them. And, same with the Devil here. But you will definitely be brought together, and there could be some kind of temptation that's coming. Let's pull some more cards and see what's going on. Let's first pull some more cards just to see if we can get a clearer look at your person. What they're like. I see them as being quite refined, quite elegant. With the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and the Star, I feel like they are they've kind of like, got it figured out in some way. I feel like you're a little bit more go with the flow, or you're not quite as, not that you're not elegant or refined or anything like that, but you may just, that may just not be like your personal style. You may be a little bit more quirky, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. You could be quite creative as well with the like painting stuff up there. So I feel like you're a little bit quirkier, or perhaps a little bit more unconventional in some way than this person. This person I feel like is quite, they're also quirky with the star, but they're quite, like, they're quirky in a way that is still very elegant and like refined. Again, not saying that you're not like that. I hope you see what I'm saying there. I'm just going to stop talking about that now because I feel like I'm just digging myself into a hole. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. That came out. So again, that's more earth energy, specifically Taurus. We have the Seven of Swords, more air energy. So what is this person like? What is your soulmate like? I do see like a distance between the two of you right now with the Seven of Swords. But again, they're making moves. Like they're currently, like they're thinking about you. They're thinking about how to get back to you, or just how to be with you. I feel like this person is a bit of a planner. Okay, we have here, okay, the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck again. So we've had the High Priestess twice. So strong intuition, strong, mystic powers. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Swords. So again, I feel like this person is a very strong communicator. They're known for their words. They could be a bit of a debater, or someone that, can argue really well. They can make their point really well, and they can kind of like leave other people feeling like they were destroyed by what that person said. Work is important to this person with the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, but they're also quite generous. Like they're not just going to hold on to all of that, but work is something that is important to them. They take pride in their work, and they have built a foundation for themselves, or they're currently in the process of building it, and that makes them very proud. But they also are proud that they can then share that success, that foundation, with other people, with the Six of Pentacles. Again, with the Seven of Swords, I feel like there's someone who doesn't really wear their heart on their sleeves. They're a little bit calculating, not in a bad way, like they're not, plotting to bring your you down in any way, but they're just someone who's not super direct. So like they are the kind of person that would think like, ooh, if I like I used to do this when I was in high school. I would be like, oh, like what time is like their lunch? I can like walk by their locker because I know they're going to be there, and I can see them and like say hi. You know what I mean? Like it's that kind of thing where they don't want to come out and say that they like you, but they still want to, like they're making moves in their own way. Like they don't wear their heart on their sleeve for sure, but they're definitely thinking about how they can move closer to you. And they're like a very generous person. They may come off a little bit cold and a little bit more reserved, but they're very generous, and they're quite attracted to you. They're very attracted to you for sure. So let's pull some more oracle cards and see. So we have change and movement. So change is coming, movement is coming. Obviously, you guys are soulmates. So you guys will be brought together. But whatever is happening right now between the two of you, change is currently happening, and movement's happening. There could be, like I said, a little bit of distance between the two of you right now, and you could be moving to close that distance. We also have connect. So you guys are connecting, and I see that happening pretty soon. Like you guys both want it, and you're both trying to manifest it at the current time. So I see you moving closer, and I see it happening like relatively quickly, which is exciting. This person's coming to you. They've noticed you, they want you, and they're coming towards you soon. Okay, that's what I have for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. I wish you love, luck, abundance, and prosperity, and have a great day.